one is by Midge Kelly and Mary McQuillan. Okay. This is the story of Susie Sue and the fateful day when she went achoo! Her friends, who all knew the social graces and didn't like germs being spat in their faces, cried, "Susie Sue, please, 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 cover your mouth if you're going to sneeze." "I'm ever so sorry," said Susie Sue. "I just didn't know that's what I should do." Well, that raised a rumpus. I hope you cover your mouth when you sneeze. I do. I like to sneeze into my elbow. "She hasn't a clue. That child's got no manners." "Was she born in a zoo?" "It's true," said the cow. "She is horribly rude, but that doesn't mean she can't be improved. If we teach her the rules, I'm sure we can save her from a life of bad manners and ghastly behavior." Those animals, I think they're going to teach her a good lesson. Rule number 1, don't be disgusting. Well, look whose manners need some adjusting. This dog is not doing anything right. He's grotty, he's snotty, his stench causes fright. Look at him, he looks gross. Take a bath and brush your teeth. Learn to use a handkerchief. If you've got a runny nose, please don't wipe it on your clothes. Rule number 2, don't eat like a pig. Look at them slurping, they don't care a bit. Surely they know it's revolting and rude to wallow about like that in your food. Wash your hands before you eat. Don't stand in your dinner or sit in your seat. Try not to burp, and whatever you do, keep your mouth shut when you chew. Rule number 3 is do not fight. Some people can't tell what's wrong and what's right. Just look at these cats. They lack poise, they lack charm. They're a social disaster, a great disgrace to the farm. Say please and thank you and always play fair. And whatever you do, share, share, share. That's it, said the cow. Those are the rules. 3 pearls of wisdom, 3 absolute jewels. Don't stink like a dog or eat like a pig or fight like a cat. It's not clever or big. The cats and the pigs were up in arms. So were their friends from other farms. They spoiled our game of tug-of-war. We don't like them anymore. They ruined our meal. They made us cry. I don't really smell, do I? Look what you've done, said Susie Sue. Your friends are really mad at you. You've hurt their feelings and you were cruel. You broke the most important rule. The golden rule is always do what you'd like others to do. That means be kind, said Susie Sue, and remember they've got feelings too. When you told me I smelled bad, that made me feel sad. Oh darn, said the sheep. We can't tell the dog he's horrible, stinky, filthy old slob. But maybe we can give him hints, like a bubble bath or peppermints. Can you imagine giving a dog peppermints? That would be so funny. If you're kind, said Susie Sue, people sometimes learn from you. You push me around, can't you see? You can't teach me manners by bullying me. Botheration, said the horse. We can't make pigs change by using force, but we can make sure that we're polite. They'll copy us and get it just right. If you're kind, said Susie Sue, people will be kind to you. You chopped our tug-of-war in two. We never want to speak to you." "Oh dear," said the goat, "we've made a mistake. With the cat, such mistakes are easy to make. But if we're sorry and make amends, maybe we can all be friends." After that, things were sweet and light. They all helped each other be polite. The pig sipped from teacups, the dog took a shower, the cat skipped around handing out flowers. And when they gave one to Susie Sue, oops, I missed a page. Make sure I get that page. When they gave one to Susie Sue, would you like a hanky? Yes, thank you. You'd never believe she was born in a zoo. Isn't that a good book about having nice manners? It's important to have nice manners and also make sure that we use a hanky and we eat with nice manners and that we're kind to our friends. Those are really important. Well, I see some of my friends are watching. Hi, Lily. It's good to see you today. Our next story, look at this one. It has a rainbow on it. June is a month of rainbows, and I love that. Penguins Love Colors. And this one is by Sarah Aspinall. That's a hard last name for me to say. Get this beautiful rainbow inside. Look pretty. Penguins Love Colors. Once there were 6 little penguins who loved colors, which is kind of funny because they lived, where do you think they lived? Where everything was white. Their names were Tulip, Tiger Lily, Dandelion, Bluebell, and Violet, and Broccoli. Isn't that funny? A penguin named Broccoli? Can you guess why? Because Mama Penguin loved colors too, and each penguin was named after a brightly colored flower. One day, the penguins wanted to make a surprise for their mom. What could they do? I know, said Tulip. Let's use our paints and make the most colorful picture we can. Do you think the little penguins love to paint on perfect white ice and snow? I think they probably did. They certainly did. The penguins got to work. All of them used their favorite colors. This one liked red. Look at this one. Orange. Guess what color's next? Yellow. Purple. Blue. Guess what's the last color? Green. All the colors of the rainbow. Yes, from top to bottom they were covered in paint. Look at all of them. Here comes Mama, whispered Tiger Lily. Would she like her surprise? Oops, the pages are stuck together. Wow, cried Mama with delight. A wonderful rainbow and so many beautiful flowers. What clever little penguins you are. Did Mama know who painted each color? Of course she did. And do you know? Red tulip, orange tiger lily, yellow dandelion, purple violet, blue bluebell, and green broccoli. Those little penguins were so happy. They jumped up and they flipped all the way upside down. Look at them spinning up around and upside down. I love my surprise, said Mama. I love flowers and I love colors. but not as much as I love my 6 little penguins. And my 6 little penguins need a bath. Did those penguins scrub and scrub and scrub inside the tub until they were clean again? Look at them in the bathtub. But that was a very colorful bath. Yes, and when they were finished, the 6 little penguins were so worn out. Really bad glare, I'm sorry. So they cuddled up for a nap, safe and happy in their mama's warm, loving lap. Doesn't that look like a fun place to snuggle up? I think so. This next story is super special. It's called Don't Worry, Douglas. Do you know why this one is special to me? Because my husband's name is Douglas. And so this story is special for him today. And it's by a man named David Melling. Don't Worry, Douglas. Douglas and his dad were playing. What do you have behind your back? Said Douglas. Nothing, said Dad. Not that hand. The other one. Dad smiled and he said, close your eyes. Wow, said Douglas. Thanks, Dad. Can you see what he got? Look, a red hat. Douglas had never worn a woolly hat before. He couldn't wait to show his friends. Take care of it, said Dad. But Douglas was already off. There he goes, he's running away. Look at me, Douglas cried. Snazzy hat, bayed the sheep. I can even do cartwheels in it, he whooped. And he did, again and again and again. Until something didn't feel right. Look what's happening. Look at the string. His hat is coming undone. Douglas gasped. His new woolly hat had turned into one long string of spaghetti. No. That's not supposed to happen, he said. Don't worry, Douglas, said the sheep. We'll fix it. They wound it up into a ball and squished it back into shape. Any better, they asked. Look at him wearing his bunched up hat. No, said Douglas. Cow is a good thinker, said the sheep. She'll know what to do. Cow thought she had a very good idea. Pretty, she said. No, said Douglas. Look at Cow. She made a wig. Don't worry, Douglas, chirped a swoopy bird. I can use this for my nest. No, you can't, yelped Douglas. That's my new woolly hat. Doesn't look like a woolly hat, said the swoopy bird. Anyway, she puffed, it doesn't fit, and she dropped it. Look, she's trying to fit it into the house. Just then it began to rain everywhere, and everyone hurried for cover, except Douglas. What's my dad gonna say? He worried. Rabbit popped up. Ooh, thanks, Douglas. It's just what I need to plug the hole in my burrow. That's my new woolly hat, cried Douglas. Dad gave it to me. Sorry, said Rabbit. I didn't know. Come here. And she wiped his nose. She's wiping his nose with the hat. What am I going to do? Sniffed Douglas. Rabbit looked thoughtful. Why don't you just tell him what happened? He's nice, your dad. He'll understand. Maybe Rabbit was right. Douglas picked up his wet spaghetti hat and trudged back home. He was so sad. "Oh, Douglas," said his mom, "look at you. Where's your new hat?" asked Dad. And Douglas told them everything. "Don't worry, Douglas," said Dad. "I've got something for you." "Guess which hand?" Douglas wasn't sure. "Here's my hat," said Dad, laughing. "You'll soon grow into it." Look at the sheep wearing the spaghetti hat. The end. Look at this one. It's called The Underpants Zoo. And this one is by Brian Sendelbach. Underpants Zoo. There's a new zoo in town. And here's what I've heard. Underpants Zoo is completely absurd. Come in and find out why there's been such a fuss. It's a zoo where animals wear underpants, just like us. A zoo with underpants on animals? It's important for lions to appear royal and grand. Look, he has crowns on his purple underpants. Camel says, "Mine keep getting filled up with sand." Zebras have stripes, but they like stars the best. Stars. Leopard prefers spots, as you may have guessed. Hippos have hearts because she's such a romantic. Elephant size is extra jumbo, gigantic. Kangaroos' boxers need plenty of bounce. For the sleepy sloths, it's comfort that counts. He has basketballs on his. Look how fluffy the sloths are. The snakes are good friends, so they share the same pair. 2 snakes in one pair. Make fun of crocodile style if you dare. His has a bow. Octopus can wear 4 pairs at a time. Dolphins in long johns, it boggles the mind. The penguins chill their underpants in the freezer. Look, they have icicles on their underpants. And monkeys' wild trunks are always a crowd pleaser. It may look as though the anteater is doing some silly dance, but if you look closely, you'll see his underpants have ants. He has ants in his pants. The Underpants Zoo, I'm sorry to say, is closing its gates for the rest of the day. But we'll visit again. We'll drop by very soon. Next time we'll stay for the whole afternoon. The end. Well, I hope you enjoyed the stories today. I really enjoyed reading them to you, and I look forward to seeing you guys again next time.